Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, what is hippity happening? My name's Haphazardous Waste, and welcome back to another episode here on the Cornerstone SMP. As you can see here, things look a little different around here. It's been a minute since I've recorded an episode for Cornerstone, and it's not for one particular reason or another. It's just I haven't taken the time to sit down and actually record something here. But yeah, as you can see, things have really kind of grown up around here since the last episode. We've got our own little hobbits, since this is Hobbiton. Got mine right here. Special shout out to the lovely Brandy Turquoise for putting this together, and I'm a little slime hunter, so that's pretty cool. For this episode, I am actually here on a special mission. In between episodes, I was somehow elected the Mayor of Hobbiton. I won the minority vote. Literally, I only had one vote to my name, and somehow that won me the election, even though I didn't get the majority vote. And now I am actually the Mayor of Hobbiton, and this is my town hall. I forget who built this. I think it may have been Decisive, if not Nellis or Brandy. I'm so sorry if I can't remember who built this, but this is my little office right here. This is my little desk, and I got a little clock right here. This is where our community board will be, and the trade center. And yeah, this is pretty sweet. But as my first active mayor, I decided to do something that involves the community a little bit, just in terms of donations and a little bit of contribution for the general public, like public safety and welfare. What I had in mind for this area, as well as the shopping district over there, which we'll get to here in a moment, but what I had for this area was actually this right here. This is going to be an emergency recovery station. Basically, the idea behind it is if a player dies and they get stuck without any tools or weapons or something, they respawn here in Hobbiton over by the shopping district, which is our spawn area. That's where you'll go if you actually like lose your bed or something. Basically, they can go up to this station right here. They can remove the sword on this item frame right here, and what that will do is it dispense all the armor they need, including an elytra. They'll get some food, they'll get some rockets, and then they'll get some tools which will go in this little dropper right here. That will allow them to quickly go back to where they died and collect their things before it despawns. It's just a little way of contributing to the server's safety. That way anyone can use it if necessary, and if not, well, at least those will be there just in case. It's always good to have a little bit of a safety net for our fellow members. So we're back here in our little hobbit hole, and for that emergency recovery station, I actually posted a notice saying that I'm accepting donations towards it. I need diamonds, I need enchantment books, all sorts of things in order to get some diamond gear in there, and elytra, things like that. And man, the community responded like you wouldn't believe. We've got tons of diamond tools here. We got tons of diamonds just donated. These are also included, and I've been actually putting this towards what we need to actually get the station up and running. Let's go over to the shopping district. I've actually completed that. I've almost completed that station, I should say. While we're going over there too, let's just take a brief moment to admire Nellis's work on this dragon. If y'all remember my season 2 plans to have sort of like a dragon's hoard inside of a large cave, the dragon I built was very much a new build compared to this dragon. This dragon puts my dragon to shame. It's amazing. Well done, Nellis. But yeah, right over here, these are actually our spawn chunks, right where these portals are. This is where the player will spawn if their bed was obstructed or they just couldn't respawn in the overworld. And right here is the other recovery station. This is the one that I've almost have completed. And yeah, as you can see, we got rockets, we got food, we got a lot of the stuff that they'll need. So when a player comes and uses this, they are expected to return all tools and equipment that they borrowed from this. So I initially intended to put one just here and have the one station right here, but because there were so many donations from the fellow Cornerstone members, I decided to add another one to Hobbiton as well. So that's actually going to be the focus of this episode today. I still have to enchant up the armor that's required for these recovery stations, and I also have to go get an elytra. I asked for elytra from the members, but of course that's a big ask on my part. I totally understand why no one was able to just donate one, so we're probably gonna have to go venture out into the end and get an elytra ourselves. That's probably what we'll be doing today too. We'll probably be going out there, getting some stuff here, but yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and do that. So after that last clip ended, it occurred to me that I probably didn't do a very good job explaining exactly how this recovery station works, so we are here in my redstone testing world for a little bit of a demonstration. This right here is my recovery station. It's a very simple build. The concept is basically this. When the player needs to use this station, they'll remove the sword from this item frame. That will then deactivate this comparator, which will retract this piston. Retracting this piston will make the redstone clock, or the comparator clock, I should say, activate, which should then dispense a whole bunch of items. And then once enough items have dispensed from the droppers here, giving food and rockets, the player will then have to break the redstone here and place it back in the item frame to turn it off. But yeah, just for demonstration's sake, I'll show you how it works. Hopefully I can do this in third person. But as you can see, I have absolutely nothing equipped to me right now. So we'll just go ahead, step in here, and we'll remove the sword and boop. And as you see, we're filling up with steak and rockets right there. So then once we're good there, we'll just break this redstone right here. And then obviously I broke it in creative, but we'd place that redstone back in the item frame there, which would shut off the system. So now we have a ton of steak, a ton of rockets to fly around with. We got all of our hotbar filled up with goodies to use to recover our items, including shulkers, which should have some stuff in it, and tools necessary, as well as extra chest plate just in case there's some combat. And yeah, it's a real quick and easy little system there. It should allow it so players can recover their items fairly quickly using this. And it's all for the sake of the public good. So let me go ahead and I'll go and enchant up the rest of those armor pieces, but I will include the clips of me going and looking for elytras. Hopefully we can find some in the meantime, but yeah, so I'll catch up with you once I'm done with all of that. All right, now the journey begins. I'm traveling light. I only have food and rockets with me, as well as an ender chest in case I need it. I think we're gonna have to go out quite a ways in order to find our end city with an elytra readily available. But the good news is we won't have to deal too much with the end cities themselves, because a lot of the reason you go to the end city is for the shulkers, but Chuckles already has a shulker farm established, and he gave all the members a very, very generous donation of shulker boxes. So we are good to go for a long time. Actually, look at that. So clearly there's no elytra in here. I will check anyways just because I'm like that, but clearly there's nothing here for me. And as I suspected, I was right all along. I will take that item frame though. I do like item frames. But yeah, I guess the plan of attack is to just not necessarily fight off the shulkers, but we will just raid the end city for the treasure and for the, of course, the elytra. Oh, here we go. Oh, yes. This looks untouched. This looks untouched. The dragon skull's still there. Okay. Don't panic. Yes, okay. This is untouched. It's beautiful. I have no need for anything I will just take. But we do get the dragon head, which is exactly what I'm looking for. So let's freaking go. This is awesome. All right, come here, dragon head. Yes. Perfect. All right, so let's check out this end city. Having enough shulker boxes and just removing the pressure needed to raid an end city and deal with all these shulkers, like that's pretty nice. Oh, look at that. Stacked in here. Let's freaking go. I will take all these goodies. I don't think there's any other rooms to raid. No, I think we're good. I think that's literally all of that, so cool. I think we're just good to go. We'll move on. Yeah, we're moving on. I'm down a half a stack of rockets after all of that. And all I already have an elytra good to go. This is great. Oh, yes. Ship? Is there a ship? Ship, maybe? Behind the building here? Oh, man. I mean, it's fine, because we still get an opportunity for some treasure, but same time, man, come on. What are you doing to me? I'm just gonna keep going. I'm not worried about it. I really just want a ship. That's the sole purpose of me coming out here. We're so close, though. That was a huge end city for no ship. I guess it doesn't matter what size it is, but still. Oh, yes, ship? No ship. Come on, man. All right, well, at least we can get some loot. Like always get loot. Always be looting, they say. Moving on. Sorry to bother you. You don't have what I'm looking for, so just moving on. Well, there's a way out. Oh, yes, maybe, yes. Oh, yes, oh, good. Looks like the head is still there, so that's a good sign. Are we in business? We are in business. Yes, we are so in business. To elytra, let's go. I think I'll just have to leave everything here. I got so much good stuff here, so. Oh, thank goodness. We finally did it. All right, and we'll finish this off. We'll get this dragon head here. Oh, and a way out. Oh, wow. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Looks to me like the next steps involve, oh, all right, we're back here. Looks to me like the next steps involve getting books to enchant up these elytra. We have 2 now, so we're gonna need mending and unbreaking, so that's perfect. That's perfect. All right, guys, we did it. So a hop, skip, and a couple dozen trips to the XP farm later to fully enchant everything, and I hold in my hands the very last piece of this station, which is recovery station, please return the sword. I figured I'd go ahead and name all the items too, just to kind of indicate to the player that uses these that they need to actually return these to the recovery station once they're done using them. But yeah, without further ado, let's just go ahead and pop this in the item frame right there. And we are in business. All right, so guys, I hope y'all enjoyed watching this episode. It's going to be a bit of a short episode today, but that's just because I got to do some recording before I go on a trip very soon, so hope y'all understand. But as always, guys, if you like the video, be sure to like the video. If you want to keep up with the channel and everything that's going on here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. But above all else, make sure you leave a comment. I love reading your comments. They just make my day. But thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode.